Što je to zapravo?
Pa, teško je to reći, mogao je biti pršlje, još da ima ove dvije rupice.
Aha.
A izgleda kao i neki kao za smotuljak, za nešto namotat, ako je bio neki kao pršljen za te stvari, sad teško to reći. Ali zanimljiv je ovaj ukras.
Neobičan.
Koji bi upućivao na, hajmo reći, neki solarni kult, jer križ uvijek se vezuje uz to razdoblje za solarnost i za takve stvari. Ja?
Super. So it's another beautiful day and we are on the road to explore the ancient road from Krupa to Lika over Velebit mountain, over one of the lowest regions of Velebit at the very southern end of the mountain. In my car is my friend Pero and my friend Mato, very well known local archaeologist who will help us decipher the clues on the ground.
The first major point on our route is the Gradina of Medvedja, or ancient Sidrona as it is believed. Gradina is a hilltop fortress or settlement that can be very old, but many got abandoned with the arrival of Rome in peaceful times. Gradina or hillfort of Medvedja needs proper research and protection as it is often devastated by the illegal metal detecting activities. There is some evidence that this hillfort is found on the famous Punagariana map. This map is a 13th century parchment copy of a possible Roman original and the best source for studying Roman roads besides the field research. We continued further to the hills along the dirt road and one of my favorite drives in Croatia. The first mystery we encountered were dozens of boxes filled with small branches. Why was someone filling boxes and boxes with small branches from local trees was not clear. Obviously they know something we don't. Dalmatian mild winters are the best time to explore the hillside. We usually head to the hills during the winter months as that is when there is not much vegetation. The road to the valley is a difficult one and not sure if one can make it without a proper off-road vehicle like Toyota Hilux. It is poorly maintained as there are no people living there anymore. Duboki Dol means deep valley and it is clear right away how it got its name. In 1931 there were about 200 people living here. About 20 lived here up to the 1990s war. Today the village is abandoned.
There's a great book on all roads across Velebit written by Lara Czernitsky and Stasha Fornbacher. I have it here. It covers all roads leading from the continental Croatia over Velebit mountain to the coast, and it's a good guide on the subject. I will link the description below.
We proceeded out of the valley on a very demanding road. Back in 2016 we took a different road above the valley, which is much easier. Next stop was a small hilltop fortress by the road. This was one of the goals of the expedition, as this hilltop fortress has not been properly researched. Recently, Archaeology Museum of Zadar conducted a trip in the area trying to gather as many details on this forgotten area.
So the goal of the expedition was to look for a lost Roman road, trying to prove it, but also to see if there is a hilltop fortress on the route that we just passed. And apparently we have found it.
This area is rich with game, particularly wild boars, and they have turned up ground with their snouts across the whole hillfort. And here is where we found the clay loom way. What makes it even more interesting is the similar object found some 6 years ago near Moskovci on the Zrmanja River. Is it possible that we found two objects done by the same craftsman 3,000 years ago? Quite likely. But what about this piece found in continental Croatia?